All right, I hope you're having a great day. We are heading into the first sealed event for Aetherdrift now that it's released here. It's been a while since I posted a video. We just had a bit of a flu going through the house, and then Aetherdrift was coming up, so I figured I'd take a little break before jumping into this format. But we've picked up sealed token, a couple draft tokens, and we're gonna give this format a shot. So let's hop in and see what we have here for our first opens of the format. Okay, so vehicles are back in. We've got a big one here in white. Flying First Strike, Lifelink, Crew 3, and then it cycles to make pilots that can be used to crew it. I think this card's fine. There's the White Reanimate effect that returns an artifact from your graveyard to play, and if it's a vehicle, it becomes a creature permanently, and I think paired with that, this can be quite strong. Skyseer's Chariot, 2-mana 3/3 flying vehicle that makes activated abilities more expensive. I think this is more of a constructed card. Quag Feast is quite a good removal spell, particularly in the black-green deck, because it enables itself with mill and also fuels the other effects you're looking for there. It's a solid card. Regal Imperiosaur, just good stat line, 3-mana 5/4, and there's some dinosaurs who get some incidental advantage there. It's not a bad card. Zahur is great in the black-white deck. It starts your engines. You can sack to surveil for value, and then at max speed you just start pumping out zombies whenever anything dies, which is quite strong. Web Strike Elite, again green, just good stat line card, 3/3 reach, and then you can always cycle if you really need to blow up a problematic artifact or enchantment. Monument to Endurance is great in the blue-red cycling deck as a payoff card there. Good aggressive card in the Burnout Bastronaut. And then Ovaya, I think, is probably on the weaker end for us here. I mean, it does give everything trample, so if we end up being just a big green deck, maybe it's worth playing just as a way to give all our creatures trample. But probably otherwise not super exciting. So not a bad little open for the rares. We'll see what the rest of our pool looks like. So let's flip this way. Glider is a fine card. I think Interface Ace is fine if you're in a deck with vehicles. Daring Mechanic, I'd say, is kind of medium playable. Disciple. So our white doesn't look that strong, honestly. We've got a Detention Chariot and a Flagship, and honestly that's about it. So I'm going to keep the white out for now and see what else we've got here. Blue, Bounce Off is fine. I think Spell Pierce is okay. Diversion Unit's good. Midnight Mangler is fine if we're playing artifacts. These are fine exhaust cards. We've got a pair of heavies for cycling. Thopterist I've been unimpressed with. Okay, our blue is okay. There's some decent quality cards in here, but there's nothing out of these that really pull me into blue, so I'm also going to get rid of blue for a second and see what the rest of our colors have. Black, we've got a Grimbauble, Quag Feast, Wicker Folk is fine, Carrion Cruiser's good, Surveyor's fine in the aggressive, Terror's good, Indomital's okay, a pair of Siphon Fuels, and a Gravestalker. So I'd say it's kind of a medium. There's some decent removal here and some, again, medium creatures. Nothing super exciting though. So red Bastronaut. Diver I don't think is great. Catalyzer's fine. Goda. Celebrations is playable. Tyrox is playable. Yeah, so our red is again kind of medium, say. So I'm hoping green is where we want to be. Plowthrough is fine. Scurryfoot's good. Vanguard's totally playable. Run over. Parasilken Strength is alright. Lagak is good. Elite is good. Happy with the Broken Wings. Paramoles. Imperiosaur. Maybe we play Ovaya. Earth Rumbler's good. Tarion. Okay, yeah. So we're definitely playing green. The question is now what we pair it with. So we do have some good red-black cards. There is a pair of these boost buggies, which is good. Probably not playing the Hellride or Zahur Voyage if we're in green, particularly because it doesn't look like we have a ton of fixing here. It's another removal spell if we need it. Tortoise is medium. This is okay if you're in the aggressive deck. Remover is playable, I think. And then there's a couple cards that give max speed if we're in 2 colors. I'll put Ovaya in for now. I don't think I really want to be playing Wild Roads. I don't think there's a ton of mounts here. There's only 4 mounts. So that'll likely not be getting played. So, okay, let's take a look at what our curve looks like here. So, green, we've got a Vanguard, Lagak, Elite on 2. And then if we're in red, we've got a pair of boost buggies, plus a Goda Catalyzer. Black, we'd get just a Wicker Folk and Quag Feast. I mean, what does our removal look like in red? There's basically no removal. So I might just have to play black because it has removal in it. I guess it's the question of I lose removal but get the boost buggies and the mech cycle. Because we've got in green a plow through, a run over, a couple tricks in the silken strength, and a broken wings. So there's a medium amount of removal in green, but there's straight up 0 in red. Let's read these guys again. When this attacks, you create a treasure, pay 3. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature, put a 1/1 counter on it. This card is so strong. So if I'm in black, I get a cruiser. So I'm playing for the late game value with like the pothole moles, carrying cruisers, got the Gravestalkers. But I think I'm really winning with green. So black is really just removal color. So honestly, I'm going to try cutting the black out first because it doesn't feel like it adds a ton to the green. And let's see what this looks like. So if I'm in green-red, I don't really need those. I could play the compactor, but I don't think that's really what I need to be doing here. So let's look at what the creatures look like. I want to play most of those. Tyrox might be the weakest. Too many dinosaurs. We've got 5 dinosaurs. Tyrox. It's a lizard. I've got the Imperiosaur, but that doesn't matter for counting. Got the World Tyrant. Ooh, the Dracosaur is a dinosaur. That's so random. Dragon dinosaur. And then the Ketrodon. So that's saddle 3. So if I'm looking at this, X-Cycle seems good because it's aggressive, and that's probably what this deck is looking to do. This is 19 creatures, so I could probably cut creatures. Blockbuster is fine, but I think the mole might be better for us. Is it? It doesn't crew as well as the thing. And it does find lands, which is what we want with our top end here. But it might be cut a mole over Blockbuster. Wreck Remover is fine. It does eat Graveyard, which I found is good incidental value in this format. Kickoff Celebrations. We'll smooth our draw. Max speed payoff's not bad because we got big stuff that can then swing in, but it might be the weakest of our non-creature. And these are kind of creatures, more so than a lot of the other vehicles, so I'm really closer to 20 right now. So what do I have for max speed payoff? Okay, not a ton. So the catalyzer gets worse. I can give haste a couple different ways. I've got the haste in the loot. I don't know if 2 colorless lands is right though, particularly with a couple of boost buggies. Might be down to 1 of these. And probably the rummage is better than haste. So if I'm here, so I'm not really playing a max speed deck. No surprise in green red, but considering that then, I mean, this one's fine because it lets me get to my top end stuff if I do hit max speed, but I don't think I'm super likely to be doing that. So it might just be the catalyzer, because the Goda gives me treasures to do that, and then this is a dinosaur. So yeah, I think that might be the 2-drop that's out. Then top end stuff here, I'd like the mammoth. Another dinosaur, flying haste, earth rumbler. So this tap a mount or vehicle. How many mounts do I have? 4 mounts. So I have Lagak. Let's look at that now. Gak, Goda, right, mammoth, auxiliary. Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 vehicles. So mech cycle is not bad actually. I think I'm down 1 red. I'm like that, 9-7. It's probably Wreck Remover. Ovaya I do think is going to be good because I've got a bunch of big things that don't trample. So I think she has a place in this deck. Don't really want to cut her. Scurryfoot's kind of medium, but it does crew. So when it exhausts, it can crew like both of these, or it on its own could saddle the mammoth if I want to do that. Maybe the gunner. It's just a fine value top end, but maybe my other cards are better here. Maybe I'd rather just play a Tarian and these giant top end creatures for that. And it could be, it's probably one of these, honestly. And this is quite strong. Or it's just Silken Strength, but I don't have a ton of removal, so I feel like the combat tricks might be valuable here. Plow through, run over, broken wings, pair of Silken Strength is kind of how I'm trying to win combat. I think we try cutting the mech cycle. I don't know if that's right or not. I think this is where we're going to start. I'll just double check there isn't anything else that I've missed here. No, and then colorless. No, I don't think so. And then for lands, yeah, we don't really have anything. Sorry, let me... Yeah. Yeah, so like there's one Wild Roads. What do we have for 4 mounts and 1, 2, 3 vehicles? So like there's 7. I mean, Pothole Mole can hit it as well. Maybe I'll try 1 just because it's a new format, but I don't think this is even necessarily right. So let's start here. We will start with this as our deck and jump into the first round. Alright, heading into round 1. Playing some red-green in the sealed. Okay. I mean, we've got a pair of 2-drops. Wild Roads on 1. I think it's fine. Get fun and unexciting. Okay, the boost buggy's good. I probably lead on that. Okay. So I could 2-drop crew, attack, and play another 2-drop. Fine. So I can 2-drop crew, combat, attack, treasure, land, play another 2-drop. Okay, not a bad turn. Next turn, I can activate, attack, and hold up Silken Strength. Okay, our card's looking solid here. Let's see what answers they have. Okay. Okay, I'm totally fine with that. Play Mountain. Activate Boost Buggy. This 2. I think I'm saddling here. Or, no, I'm fine if I trade my Tyrox with their Boost Buggy. Okay, so they let me go to combat and attack. I don't think they should have let me go to combat because now I have the treasure. Whoa. You just been sob. Reach, trample, indestructible. This card's sweet. It's a little slow. So you need to be able to defend yourself, but it gets so big so fast, draws you a bunch of cards. It's quite solid. Okay. This feels like a saddle turn. Or if Boost Buggy trades with Tyrox. Probably okay with that. If they want to activate it. Interesting they chose to do that rather than pay the 3. Blocking Tyrox. Fine with that, and I'm gonna just try and land by a mammoth. Save a counter. Damn. Okay. Probably gone for Ovaya. Settle 2. That was maybe a little obvious there was a counter spell there. Interesting. So I think I want to play Ovaya here, because then I can just put a creature into play in following turns and get around counter spells. Which is cost to activate. 1 to green. And I can also activate Wild Roads and then play Pothole Mole, so I can rebuy this and make another creature if I want. So I think I definitely want to lead on this versus the mole. I mean, they're still on the back foot. They do have cards over me now, but if they're getting in for 2, I'm fine with that. Okay. I'm going to tap it down. It loses abilities, notably, so putting Silken Strength on it to untap it doesn't do anything. So I think here then I'm on the Wild Roads Pothole Mole plan. So this is effectively 3 mana, and that leaves me 3 mana for a mole. Okay. I'm just going to activate this. That. I will Pothole Mole. Another counter spell. Okay. That's fine at this point. I've got a bunch of other big creatures in my deck, so if that's how they want to spend a counter spell, I think I'm good with that. And I'll gladly trade with the Lagak here. Ooh, that's a big boy. Okay. Sure, I'll take 2. Them to 8. I think I'm racing here. Start artifact in opponent control, so they don't have any artifacts that I want to destroy anyway, so it doesn't matter. Silken Strength, notably, does not look great in this game. It's a little nasty. Okay, I need one of my big cards here. Oh, I mean, that does untap Via, but I don't know how much that does for me right now. +2, so that's 4. Not even enough to block profitably. think I'm just passing through, seeing what they play. In a rough spot here, though. I don't know if I can win this anymore. Yeah, I think walking into that first counter spell did me in. Probably should have walked Ovaya into it rather than the Mammoth. Vehicles haste when you attack with a pirate vehicle. Okay. That I can block. I don't have any cards in hand, so I can get them here. Whenever you attack a pirate or vehicle, attack this counter. Okay. Two blocks. That's a block there. This block's there. I still can Blockbuster do that. Got a chance. Silken Strength goes there. That survives now. 4/4. Broken Wings. This. Get Ovaya out. Attack here. It's not good. I think I have to do some sort of racing. They're just, I'm on a 2-turn clock with them. Am I dead? I'm dead. Damn. So yeah, I think getting the Mammoth countered was wrong there. Again, Silken Strength didn't look great, so maybe I should see if there's something else to play over that quickly. I mean, do I just play another big creature? Maybe I just play Gunner over Silken Strength. Because another big creature there would have been better. Okay, we're going to try that, and then we'll head into the next one. So not a great start. I don't think we were that far off of winning that game, though. I was a little aggressive in a couple lines, and I think that ended up costing us. So keep this. So we're going to lead on the boost buggy, so we're going to go Mountain Forest. And then probably Avishkar. What do I got? Sarcophagus, okay. So I think I'm still leading on the boost buggy. And if I want, I can always play more next turn to be defensive if I really want to be slowing them down. I don't think blue-red is really a max speed deck. So I'm not sure if I really care about them getting max speed, honestly. Yeah, I think here I'm just turning sideways, getting my treasure. Because if I can get the Mammoth going early, I think we're in a really good spot. And I'm fine racing. I've got 4 damage on board, they've got 4 on board. So next turn I could already have 6 mana. I'm fine hitting my buggy with their Hazard of the Dunes. Two ships passing in the night. Are they gonna block? No. Okay. I think this Mammoth is gonna look really good. Here's 8 power toughness that can block 2 things. Sure. Changing strategies there means I think I'm in good shape. Notably, they do have 2 mana open. Yeah, you get in with your flyer, get to max speed, turning the Sarcophagus into a 3/3. Ovaya is an interesting draw. So 5 mana pre-combat, 6 post. Could go High Rocks, Pothole Mole, or I think this needs 5 to settle, yeah. And just crank in there. Mammoth will trade for Hazard of the Dunes, but then they're still taking 7 going to 5 if they want to make that block. I think I'm okay with that. And I do want to saddle, so I am going to pre-combat this. Fine. If you counter the mole, I'm now okay with it because I can still saddle the mammoth. He's gonna mill me. I think you wait till the mole resolves if you really want to mill me. I guess I'll take the red source. I will saddle this with these two. And we're just turning sideways. Because they're well off of the Hazard of the Dunes as well. And then next turn I can even play Ovaya and everything is trample then. I think we basically win. Sure, they want a free block and a trade. They take 5, my mammoth stays though, and so I'm just gonna keep pumping out elephants then. I'm totally fine with this. So I've got Ketradon as well, who can buffer my life total and also block the flyer. It's fine. Sure. Okay, so they've got 6, 7 toughness. Got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 power, so just playing Ovaya should just win me the game here. Everything is trample. Notably, you can do this at instant speed, which is also interesting. Just drop out a big blocker when they're not expecting it. Yeah, that's fine. I think you're just dead. Sure. Cool. Okay, that looked better. Hopefully we can run some more out like that and just be aggressive. Game 3. Let's hope we're on the play. Nice. Ooh. This is an interesting hand. I've got turn 1 and I can cycle. This is our first event. Let's keep this and see how it goes. I do have more green sources than red in the deck, so I should be able to find my green, and leading on turn 1 Bastronaut on the play seems quite good. Curious to keep an eye on as well if this feels better than a mole. Okay, there's one green source. I mean, I'm not really playing anything this turn, right? I think I'm better off playing that as a tap land right now, rather than a mountain cycle Ketradon, because I don't have any cheap mounts or vehicles right now either, so that's unlikely to come in untapped. And I'll just lose out on the cycle this turn. They have the exile effect for that. If we can just find one more land, then I think we're also in good shape, because we can just play Ovaya and then just start paying 1 mana to drop our giant creatures into play. And again, notably, these are enters effects, so we'll still get the value off of these in terms of getting the 3/3 and gaining 4 life. Another tap land. Ooh, okay. How aggressive do we feel? I feel like I want to be cycling this turn, honestly, to make sure I hit my land drops, because I've got enough action. I think I'm going to do that rather than playing the Blockbuster, because they're also playing some 3-color stuff here, and it's quite possible they've got some artifacts I'm going to want to blow up. That doesn't matter. It's only 1 creature. They have a land to follow up. Okay. So they might be 4 colors. They are 4 color. Okay. That is an artifact we do want to blow up. So we'll just cycle this looking for green. Okay. Question is, we probably give them 1 surveil. They don't have anything in yard anyways. And we get Ovaya out this turn, because then we can go Mammoth the following turn. Max speed now as well, so this is double strike. So we can even go Ovaya, activate, play Mammoth, we get the 3/3. Well, I guess the Mammoth, the 3/3 is better than the Blockbuster, so I'm going to sack that. But fine with 1 surveil off this engine. Yeah. We can get it next turn. Sure, that's really slow too, so I'm fine seeing that. Kill spell for Ovaya. Okay. So now I think we're just going Blockbuster, killing the engine. It's not a great shatter effect, but it'll do here, and we can still develop the board, so I think this is fine for us. Web Strike Elite doesn't line up great into their Tortoise, but we can always run it over if we so choose. And it's also just a good body for saddling the Mammoth. Sure. To the crew. Just gonna get in with the Bastronaut here. Maybe a 2 or 4. I think 2, because then I go Tyrox and hold up Run Over. Also got Wild Roads in the wings here, but I kind of want to wait till I hit my 6th land drop to play the Mammoth before I'm cracking that. have a foul roads they can activate to turn those bikes on as well. Sure. Becomes Crawford. So it'll get big before I can shoot it. Boost buggy. Can activate Bastronaut once. 2 power. Can run over with Tyrox, so I can attack with the Bastronaut and eat the mech cycle. I think I'm attacking with Bastronaut again. Notably, they're only on 1 card in hand as well. I've still got the Mammoth, so as soon as I draw my next land, I'm in excellent shape here. If they don't do anything, I'll just let them take 2 damage, then I'll play the Boost Buggy. Okay. And again, if they don't do anything, I can just exhaust it, and if they do something, then I can always run over. Yep. That I will probably end up running over. So, do I exhaust this or do I just run that over? If I don't run it over, I think I'm exhausting here. Mana efficiency. Of course, I draw the land. So I've got a couple options. So I can pump Bastronaut a bunch of times. 2, 3. I could deal 8 damage to them. I can Vanguard once. Next turn. I think I'm just getting in with Bastronaut and seeing what they do. Because their blocks are really, really difficult here. Because I have 3 first strike damage, so basically between run over and Bastronaut I can kill their board essentially. You can crew up the bikes to try and keep the Vanguard alive. But again, if they just choose to take, then I just slam the Mammoth. And then they're trying to beat that instead, which is really hard for them. The other option is I do this twice, they take 6, go to 11. No, I think I'm Just slamming Mammoth this turn. We'll get one activation off the Vanguard, but I'm okay with that. That's a little annoying because I can kill the Bastronaut now. Sure. Just gonna activate again now. Creature land. Go to Grim Bauble. They're just taking the engine back. Replay the engine this turn. They've figured out a sweet little deck here. The pile they've got. Spikes are actually quite solid and sealed. 7 toughness is definitely a little difficult to get through. If I find a way through that, I mean, I cycled my Ketrodon, which maybe I should have kept, assuming I was just going to play a slower game. Don't really want to start trading stuff off for free. What I can do, I guess, is just get in with an elephant. If they block with the mech cycle, then I can kill it, which would be good and opens up the rest of my attacks. Sure. I mean, this kind of signals that I have something, but I think I've been doing that anyways. They're going to trade off one of the cycles. That's fine. I'm going to activate Vanguard. Okay. So I'll just play Scurryfoot and pass the turn. I can exhaust this and still hold up the run over. Yeah, this card in sealed, quite good. That's going to be a little rough. Got 2 artifacts in yard right now. It's another big body. I think what I want to see here is our big flying dragon, because that would also let us shock the Vanguard. That's probably our best way to try and start closing out this game. Yeah. No surprise. Another 3/3. Goda doesn't really do much for us here. So now if I get in with this, trade with the Rumbler. I'm still fine with that. Rather than the Mech Cycle. Actually, it'd be better if they trade with the Rumbler than the Mech Cycle, but for them. Okay, so they're gonna force me to have it now. I think what I do is we go run over. We just target this. Because then if they kill this in response, fine with it. Okay. That's one thing out of the way. Not just the Rumbler, which has got Vigilance, which is going to be a problem. Yeah, surveilling. Honestly, if they attack with the Rumbler, we might just be in the throw everything in front of it mode. Ooh, sweet. Their deck is definitely sweet. Playing big vehicles. One's a crew 2, okay. And getting like broken wings here or something too would be very good. Okay, they've got a buggy of their own. We've got 2 mana available. Plow through. That is quite good because that gets the Rumbler off the board. You still have a 6/5. I mean, I think I'm just killing the Rumbler. So if I get in with the Mammoth, they can just trade with the Pathmaker. I do make a 3/3 out of it though. What do I still have for combat tricks? A Silken Strength. That's about it. Okay, well, I think I start with this. I'm just killing that Rumbler. I think I'm saddling up. And 3, 4, 5. And I'll trade with your Pathmaker. Get a 3/3 out of the deal. Can't imagine they have too many more big vehicles. I mean, I could be proven wrong here, but I think I'm okay with this trade. I guess they're really debating if they want to give up their Pathmaker here. Trying to figure out how many more win conditions they still have in the deck. Interesting, they're changing their mind. So they want to keep the Pathmaker. Sure. Trade for 2 then. Okay with that. I don't really want to crack Wild Roads yet either, because we still have that big flying dinosaur. Okay, 7/7. 1, 2, 3, 4. They don't have it this turn though. So let's see. Got 1 crew, 2 blocks. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, they can activate that as well. Okay, time to slow playing. I can activate Wild Roads this turn. They're going to get another Vanguard activation, or they'll just make that creature now. I don't really have profitable attacks here. And Hazard of the Dunes is going to get big now. Left. At some point they've got to start trying to win, right? Oh, that's only a sorcery. Oops. Okay, well, that's a good draw for us. So we've got lots of fuel in the yard for that. And it's 7 power too, so it can trade with the Hazard of the Dunes. Yeah, I mean, we're just slamming that. They're going to make Hazard a 7 power creature. No, they're not. Interesting. They're just going for more resources. Ooh, that's nasty. It does kill their Vanguard, but I don't think that matters at this point. So they can almost clear my board next turn. All other creatures. Because they can Grim Bauble something else down as well. And it's also a flyer. Yeah, I think we're on the, we want our Seer Broken Wings now. Sure. So what are they bobbling? Boost Buggy? Elite. Okay, because they want the reach out of the way. Fine. Shrinks. It's a crew 3, so technically I can still crew with both my creatures on board, so they can't attack this turn. That Archfiend is a 4-turn clock now. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't really want to be trading my Rumbler. I think I'm taking this here. It's a little rough because it reduces the block by 1 turn, but I think I need to just find something to do here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Activate that once. And this is 7 trample. The problem is I can't really get in either because they can just Pathmaker. They've got 12 guaranteed damage then. I guess I can. And I'm on Vanguard activate. probably just need to start rumbling. I'm going to trade with the Pathmaker. They're going to take 2, go to 14. I'm going to have Hazard of the Dunes flip. And it's going to get rough for me, but I think that's the mode I'm on. So I gotta get aggressive. Scurry Foot, you're out of here. So I basically traded 6 damage for 2 damage here. But I got to see the card I was drawing. Now they're going to trade the Pathmaker, right? Yeah. Yep. We've got Hazard of the Dunes now, though. Double block that. Take 6, go to 8. 6, I take 10, go to 4. Ugh. Yeah, I'm in a rough position now. The card advantage was just too much. Very sweet deck from them, though. Are they full 5 color? Yeah. I managed to pull up full 5 color. Which is pretty wild. I mean, they've got a pair of the bikes, which helps a lot. Okay, I think I'm just trading. They're gonna activate, yeah. I think I'm forced to do this. Thankfully they didn't attack with the boost buggy as well. I think the boost buggy should have got in there. They didn't really have profitable blocks. Sure. Does that give reach? It does give reach. That's funny. I'm just activating this. I need to find something. Damn. Okay, yep, that's game. Unfortunate end there. They played really well and had a sweet value deck, and we just couldn't keep up. Okay, hopefully we can get a couple more wins here to end this one well. See what this guy has in store. Say 2 lands is a little rough. We'd hope to find another, but we've got Bastronaut on 1 and Lagak follow-up, so we'll keep and hope our Ovaya doesn't get killed this time, and then we can just slam a Tarion, which would be awesome. Okay, got another land, that's good. Going. The Lagak online. 7-2. Okay, we got our own. Okay, I mean at this point, I think we're okay with trading the Lagaks, if that's what they want to do. Because we know we have a Tarion coming, and we'd rather clear the way for the Tarion. Plus we just want to get damage in to try and allow the Trampler room. We just want to pressure. So again, this is a spot where Pothole Mole would have looked better. Would have found us lands. It's of note with the Blockbuster. Okay. Just gonna send it again. They want to trade with the Blockbuster, that's fine. Okay. Maybe I should have played Ovaya pre-combat. Extra trample damage. Okay, Bastronaut's online now. So next turn, technically, we could double activate Bastronaut and put Tarion into play if they don't kill Ovaya. The fact that Ovaya has 2 toughness is a little rough, though, because it ties to Bauble. I think if she was 3 toughness, she'd be quite a bit better. Okay, they're just cycling. That's good for us, because they're one turn off the block reanimate spell. Our 9/7 will line up fine with the Ketradon if that's what they're doing. Just gonna kill the Bastronaut. Wow, they didn't want to kill via. Well, they may regret that. Now I can Furiosaur and activate Ovia to put Terran into play as well. And this is now looking really bad for them. Let's see what you got. Okay. Sure. A bauble for her. Yeah. Wow, they're killing the Lagak. Okay, well, they are going to immediately regret that. Here's my Tyrion. 14. I mean, I'm just getting into this. I think it's lethal anyways, though. 15 minus 4, 11, yeah. Alright, Ovia. Showing her strength there with the dinos. Alright, so we saw the power of dinos last game. Yeah, I mean, we want to find red mana, but it says 1, 2, 4 plays, so I don't think we complain about having 3 green and a Terrian in hand, so we are playing mono green this game. Alright, Scurryfoot on Scurryfoot action. The Elite with a good draw. Just play a 3/3. I think we're okay trading Scurryfoots if they want to do that, yeah. A lightning strike or anything for that guy? Pothole Mole, also a good draw here. I think now we'll just get in there with the Elite. We don't want to lose the Scurryfoot at this point because it's our play for next turn. Okay, let's find a mountain or a forest. We are playing mono green. Okay, losing the mammoth is a little rough, but that's what it is. Alright, we're cycling the Broodwagon, which seems like a sweet card. It's double black, interestingly. We haven't seen any black off them yet. So on haste is fine. Okay, there's a mountain. We'll just lead on the forest, and then this turn I think we're just activating Scurryfoot, so I think we're just sending. And if they want to trade with Scurryfoot, that's fine. We'll gladly trade our 1/1 in here, we'll make a 3/3. you off 1 red. Are they going to give a first strike or something? Sure, that's fine. You kill my 1-drop and I make it 3/3. I'm good with that. Does that become a 4/3? Sure, another Scurryfoot. That seems like an odd play. It's double strike. And all my things trade with that, so I'm just sending. I'll trade any of these with those blades. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Take 5, go to 6, and I just slam a Tarion. If we find a land next turn, we just hit Ketradon. See what they've got here. But I think, well, there's the black, so maybe they can deal with Tarion now. Astronaut. If they've got Scurryfoot, 7, they trade a Scurryfoot, a 3/3 specialist. So probably I'm not getting in with Mole, because that's just going to get eaten by a 3/3. Getting in with Tarion and the Mammoth. We'll trade Tarion if that's what we do here, because they'll have to put 3 in front. They're just going to do that. And we'll do that. And I will just play Vanguard and Astronaut. Hybrid. Got my cat who just showed up on the desk here looking for some attention. Engine Rat, that's a little annoying. Sure. I mean, thankfully I've got Bastronaut here, so if I can just get a land, okay, I can just get in with Bastronaut, and now this is really rough for them, because this is Menace, and so I just 2 for 1. Oh, yeah. I could just double pump. 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 Play my 4/1. Maybe I should have done like an all-out attack or something there. So here, that eats there, this eats there, this eats there. They're an empty board. I have Vanguard and Ketradon. No, they'd have a 3/3. So am I just getting in with these two? Trade a Scurryfoot for a 4/1. That eats there. They have a 3/3. I have a Vanguard Mole and a Ketradon. Sure. Maybe I just get in with Tyrox. Yeah, I think I'm just in with Tyrox this turn. Here, Scurryfoot, that's fine. And I'll play Ketradon. Your roots. Okay, that's gonna get big. So that can eat this, that can eat this. It's gonna eat there. Okay. Don't have profitable attacks, so I'll just activate this. That is excellent. Lilligak. Next turn they're dead if they don't find some way to deal with the Draxor. Okay, that can trade with it. But I can also shoot their rat now. So let's settle 3. Settle this and this, I guess. Submit. Combat, attack, shoot their rat. I should have attacked the Tarian as well. Trade that off, clear up the board. Yeah, force the block next turn. I can just shock them otherwise. Play the wild moves. Yeah, so that was loose. I should have attacked a Tarian there as well. I was okay trading with the patrol. I think this is over anyways. So they block. Oh, yeah, now it's super over. Okay. Squeezing out one more win. Okay, 3-2 at the moment. Sealed is always rough because you're so unlikely to get your gems back out of it. So we can get 4 or 5 wins out of this, I'll be happy. Seems unlikely that we'll get to 6 or 7, but we will take whatever we can get here. The buggy. It's a good start. See what we can do. Building up a couple mana. I don't really want to run a creature up. Now, I could crew. That gets me to 4 mana. Jack. No, I don't really want stuff to get countered right now. Reason. Oh, do they have a lightning strike? So I didn't think about that. But again, they let me attack. If they've got a lightning strike, people need to make sure they're killing this thing free combat. Okay. Should have thought about lightning strike. Maybe should have crewed instead. Still would have got the treasure, but then I would have had mana to play the Logak. Let's combat. What we got here? I think I'm just wanting to kill that. I guess I'm going with play that puts pressure on them. So I'm short land here, which is a little rough. If I get one more land, I feel okay though, because I can activate Scurryfoot. At least put some pressure that way. This is looking a little rough here because they had the lightning strike. Cycler. Probably do for 2 mana. No. Okay, interesting. Oof. And I'm just running this out pre-combat. I'm gonna get in with Tyrox. I'll take either of these trades at this point. Fine. Play the Logak. I'm just looking for lands. If I can find a couple forests off the top here, still think we're in okay shape. Okay, I don't mind seeing that. Tap land is fine. Still have to play around a cycler though, so we're not getting in with the Scurryfoot. Oh. Yeah, I don't think we're getting in because one cycler gets us. I guess I could have activated Scurryfoot saddled. That was wrong. I was too loose there. Don't get punished for it though. Mill us. Sure. I am fine with that. Those weren't lands. And I guess the Blockbuster would have killed the Monument, but I think we're fine. This is fueling Rumbler, so if we just find one more land off the top, it's also going to go crazy now. so I don't have to be scared of Sky Ray activating now. Foot. Okay, there's the land. So Bastronaut trade with Sky Ray. Then we can't Rumbler. I think we're just saddling this up with the Scurry Foot and getting in. Because we want to keep the Bastronaut around. If we can get up to max speed, because double strike will be absurd. And they're just fueling our yard here for Earth Rumbler now. So I'm fine with these mills for the time being. We're at 7. We're still a little ways off from being killed that way, and we now have a giant trampler in play. They might have the -6/-6 effect here. I think we're just going to combat. I guess we'll get Tyrox out. Saddle up the Lagak. I think we're playing a little defensive here. We've probably got a kill spell for Rumbler. Top or bottom, huh? Sure. I guess we're going bottom, actually, because they're just going to mill it. But on the bottom, it's not winning us the game anyways. I guess we go bottom because we do have shuffle effects. And here, that's fine. The land's a little rough because then we can't do Tyrion, but we're okay with that. I don't think they're double blocking. And now we can get them as well with this. I'll have the Lagak fight the Guardian. Okay. And now our Bastronaut is looking super, super scary. And the Monument is just not fast enough here. Okay, they're reanimating. It's fine, because Bastronaut now, if I get a land off the top, will just get to absolutely blow them out. And this Lagak mounting has been quite good this game because it means they haven't been able to block it profitably. Wild Roads untapped. Thank you, Lagak. We will just get in with these two. They're forced blocked because I've got 3 activations. This is 10, so they at least have to chump the Lagak. If they do that, then I'll just slam Tyrion. They're tapped out. Fine. This is a bad block if they do this. Oh, is it a bad block? I guess I'm doing that anyways. Always thought it was power and my bad. Okay. Gotta read my cards. Reading the cards explains the cards. Only power. Okay, gotta keep that in mind. Just Death Touch. Okay. I mean, they're not winning through damage this game, so it's fine. They'll get a couple damage in here, but they're gonna try and win with River Churn. 12. It'll be tight. I can slam Tyrion this turn. And they've got 2 mana up, so they do have a counterspell though. And I guess what I'm doing is I'm just going to combat, swinging with everything. They're not quite forced block, but close. And then if they've got a cycle so they can take a profitable trade on the Scurryfoot, then I can just slam Tyrion. Interestingly, I don't really want to activate Avishkar Raceway this game because they've got River Turn Monument. Okay. Oh, interesting that they didn't want to just play that to copy Monument. Sure. Here's my Tyrion. What do you got? Okay. Buys you a turn. Okay. Monument is still not quite there. Richard on. Would have liked to see that, but okay, boost buggy is great. Oh, I can't attack the first turn. Oh, I've got to slow down. Ooh, that might have cost me the game. I just played too fast there. So if they can survive this turn, they win. You have a rebuy with the Raceway. Not quite, actually. That attack probably just cost me. Because I could have just saddled up the Lagak. Okay. One off. Could come down to what I can find off the top here. Goda. They just have block, 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 take 2, go to 1. Yeah, I gotta activate this. It's gonna be rough if this is how I lose. I still get to draw a card regardless. And I guess I know what's on the bottom, which is the Rumbler, so actually, if they mill me here, I just lose. Oh, man. I played this a little loose. Wow, okay, they did it that way. We've got a chance. Oh, Broken Wings off the top. Vanguard is not gonna be good enough. Damn. Caught by the Monument. Forgot the buggy didn't have haste. Alright, well, good game. They got to do the sweet Monument thing. We played a little loose there, but that's learning the format still for you. So unfortunate way to end there. I think this deck was fine. Nothing exciting though. Definitely lacking interaction. Which I think hurt us. Even if we had one more piece in red, I think we would have been much better off, but that's the first sealed for you. Thanks so much for watching.